we have to talk about Jake Paul getting destroyed by Anthony Joshua. Jake Paul getting absolutely torched by AJ was one of those things that I think if you actually knew what was going to happen, if you actually paid any attention to combat sports in general, I mean, you knew what it was going to be. Jake Paul is somebody that, kudos to him, he's somebody that has, over the last 6 years, has developed himself into some sort of competitive boxer. But when it boils down to it, is dude really that nice? Can he compete? And a lot of people asked in terms of can he compete with some of the best in the world? And I think I was always one of those people. And I think a lot of people always said, like, no, dude is an absolute scrub when it really boils down to it. He has a lot of deficiencies. And if we actually look at his last few fights, you look at the fight with Chavez Jr. You look at those other fights like that. I mean, these have not been entertaining fights. Maybe he's gotten the finish, maybe he's done things, but when he's fighting anybody that has a modicum of some sort of anything, any type of athleticism, any type of boxing skill, I think everybody understood that he was going to get torched. So he goes in there against a, Olympic gold medalist. He goes in there against a multiple time heavyweight champion. This is the first time he stepped in there with somebody that was legitimate. First time he stepped in there with somebody who was, still, I'm not going to say in his prime, but he's still somebody that is an active a boxer, a legitimate boxer. So he goes out there, and I'll be honest with you, everybody wants to give Jake Paul a lot of credit. I'm not going to do so. All right, I'm not going to give him any credit for going in there and doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to compete. Everybody's like, look, Jake Paul, let's give him a lot of props because he got in there. He showed cojones, he showed balls to go out there and do his thing. And I'm going to be very honest with you guys. Anybody that makes the walk has balls. Salute to them. But if I'm really going to go ahead and look at it, am I going to give Jake Paul credit for stepping in the ring? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And the reason I'm not giving him any credit is because how he competed. And if it boils down to it, man, he didn't compete. He went out there and did everything he could not to compete.